first. The story's just beginning and I hope you have fun. Whether the clouds have been rainy or you've played in the sun. So come and gather round, sit yourself down. It's time for a story with Rory.
Hi everyone, it's Rory Gherkin here. How are you all and how's your week been? I hope you've had a great week and that either the sun or someone's kindness has filled you with warmth and energy. And even if you've had a bad week, I'm sure next week will be better. And I'm going to send you some positive thoughts, my friends. There. Here, remember I went to that dreadful sweaty audition for a Power Ranger musical? Well, I met a girl there, very pretty and chatty, but I noticed she had this tattoo on her arm which said brain in big dark blue letters. I thought perhaps she was super smart or something. Anyhow, I asked her about it and she said it was supposed to say Brian, B-R-I-A-N, but it said brain, B-R-A-I-N. She discovered afterwards that the tattooist was dyslexic. Talk about bad luck. So I asked her if she was still with Brian and she said no, he left her a year ago. Well, I thought I'd cheer her up and invite her back here afterwards, after I talk to you. I'm going to play a little soft music, some exotic refreshment I got from an Irish friend, and I might read some of my romantic poems. That might put her in the right frame of mind. Anyway, moving on. Larry said I didn't get the part in that sweaty Power Ranger musical, which is fine because I thought it was a load of pants anyway. Apparently, they told Larry my audition was very entertaining, though, and made them smile. Didn't make me smile, though. Anyway, so Larry, to try and cheer me up, invited me to a tea party at his place to meet some other actors he represents. I met a lovely guy named Juan, who told me he was from Colombia, and he was here studying drama and biology, as you do. And also a lovely young lady named Jenny, who told me she was originally from Zimbabwe, but that her family had all moved to South Africa. Oh, we all had such a lovely time, and it just seemed to get on so well together. I've invited Juan to go jogging with me, since he said he was trying to keep fit and he'd love to get to know me a bit better. And Jenny invited me over to her place to meet her mum and dad, who were over here visiting from South Africa. Oh, we had a really lovely time. They introduced me to something called a braai. Never heard of that before. It's where apparently it's where you eat lots of meat on a sort of a barbecue type thing. And they were cooking real wild animals. We were eating something called a kudu, or a kudu or whatever, I don't know how they pronounce it. And then there was something called biltong, which, well, I don't know if that's an antelope or not, but it was kind of tasty, but it was a lot of meat. Anyway, Jenny's dad, who was a very serious man, and he didn't say much, suggested we all go for a visit to a wildlife park, which is a couple of hours away. So off we went, me and Jenny in the back, and her mum and dad in front in a big posh rental car. Now we're driving around this wildlife park, and there's nothing much to see when my stomach starts gurgling. And without warning, I can't help it, I fart. Luckily, it's silent, but Jenny knew what I did. Oh, Lord. It was so bad. It was a really, really rotten smell. Oh, my goodness. I thought I was going to get it from Jenny's dad, because he suddenly got really excited and said, "Shh, listen," with his South African accent. He then started sniffing the air, which is where I thought I was going to get shouted out. But he suddenly said, "This is the unmistakable smell of a male lion. Once you have smelt it, you will never forget it. Keep your eyes peeled. He must be around here somewhere." Oh, well, sorry, that's my bad South African accent. Well, Jenny couldn't stop laughing. Oh, I was just glad to get away with it. But it was funny. And on another sweet note, Larry told me I've been cast in some low-budget action film, some sort of horror movie. So as a sort of a caveman, I think. So that sounds like it should be fun. And we start filming tomorrow, so I'll tell you all about that next week. Right, it's now time for poetry. Poetry time. This is called Young Eyes. Fat person, skinny person, should we really care? The colour of someone's skin or the way they cut their hair? The language that they speak or the way that they dress? Are they any more human or any more less? When we're young, we don't seem to deem, because everyone's an equal, unless they're really mean. We play and we have fun, and one and all's the same. And even if we don't understand our speech, we can still play the game. So even though we have to grow and pretend to be smart and wise, let's never forget how we judged each other when we were little, through young eyes. There, that's my poem this week. Hope you like that. Now, here's joke time! Apparently my Uncle John was fired from the orange juice factory because he couldn't concentrate. Oh my God, he couldn't concentrate, you get it? Oh dear, that was so bad. Okay, here's another one. I'll give you another one now. How do you turn a duck into a soul singer? Put him in a microwave till he's Bill Withers. Bill Withers, oh gosh. Hey, listen, it's Rory Gherkin saying, à tout à l'heure. And always look on the bright side of life, okay? All right, bye.
They got their own superhero.
Rory Gherkin, what are you up to?
It's time to say goodbye, but there's no reason why. Well, we can get together once again. I hope you've had some fun hearing all the things I've done. So let's all get together once again. Now turn to the person standing near to you. Give them a smile and a wave and say, how do you do? How do you do? It's time to say goodbye, but there's no need to cry. It's time to say goodbye, but there's no need to cry. It's time to say goodbye, but there's no need to cry.
Rory,
it's
turn
time
that
to say
record down.
goodbye, but there's no need to cry. It's time to say goodbye, but there's no need